Hey everybody, it is Katie Martin in Smith County Extension's office, and I have a question for all our 4-Hers out there. For you 4-Hers, which industry in Tennessee do you think creates 27,000 jobs and raises $6.5 billion a year? If you guessed the poultry industry, you would be right. It's springtime, and that means all the baby chicks are out. So if you did chick chain with your county, or maybe you're just seeing the baby chicks out and about at Tractor Supply, this makes it the perfect time to talk about chickens and our favorite product they give us, eggs. So if you're at home, we've got a little activity that you can do with minimal supplies. All you're gonna need are some eggs out of the refrigerator and a bright flashlight. We'll be using a candler today that is especially made to candle eggs, but your flashlight should work just fine. Before we get started candling our eggs, we're going to want to learn a little bit more about our terms and concepts we're going to be looking at. So first of all, if you hear the word hen, hopefully you know that means an adult female chicken. Or if you hear the word rooster, we're just talking about a male chicken. If you hear the word pullet, that means a young female chicken. Now, when it comes to terminology around the eggs, there's a couple important things to remember. You probably know that the yolk is the yellow part of the egg that provides food for the chick, but you may not know that the white part of the egg is called the albumin. There is also a white spot on the yolk where the embryo can begin to develop called the germ. We're going to look really quick at the parts of the egg.
The main thing we want to be looking at here is the air cell. So find the air cell on that photo.
When we're doing our egg candling, we're basically looking at the quality and freshness of the egg. So every egg that you get from the store goes through the USDA, and somebody there grades the egg and puts their stamp of approval before it reaches you in the grocery store. How they determine the freshness and quality is basically all about the size of the air cell. We're going to be looking for a small air cell. The smaller, the better. As we look at grading the egg using the size of the air cell, we want to remember smaller is better. So our highest quality egg, the freshest egg, is going to be double A quality. This is going to be an air cell that is only 1/8 of an inch or less. This is going to be your egg that comes right out of your chicken coop and is very fresh. Most of the eggs we buy in the store are A quality, still very good fresh quality, but that air cell is just going to be 3/16 of an inch or less. And then as those eggs start to get a little bit older, a little bit less fresh, they may degrade to a B quality egg. A B quality egg is going to be 3/8 of an inch or smaller as far as the air cell goes. So we'll get to candle some eggs and look at these different air cells and see if you can grade the quality of the eggs that you got out of your refrigerator. Okay, so we've got our egg out of the refrigerator, and I've got my candler, but you can have your bright flashlight at home. And basically what we're gonna do, you'll be in a dark room, I'll turn the lights off here in a minute, but you're gonna take the larger end of your egg, it's got a smaller end and a larger end. We're gonna take the larger end and place that flush with our flashlight or the candler. Then when you turn the light on, you'll slowly rotate your egg around, and we're trying to find that air cell. It'll be a little pocket, a little circle at the top that's almost just like a shadow. We're looking to see how large or small it is. Remember to determine the freshness. And the smaller it is, the fresher the egg. We just bought these at the store today, and they say they're A quality, so that should be about the size air cell we're looking to find. So let's test out that theory. Okay, I've got the egg on the candler, and as you can see, there is a shadow there. There is that air cell, and it looks to be about the size we would expect for A quality. So our hypothesis is correct. They are A quality eggs. Now that we have learned how to candle our eggs, have you guys ever heard of other ways that you can check for an egg's freshness? You may have heard that you can put it in a bowl of water, and generally that works as well. So if you place the egg in a bowl of water, if it lays on its side at the bottom, it's usually still pretty fresh. But if it stands upright at the bottom, starts to float but doesn't quite lift off the bottom, it's still all right to eat, but should be eaten pretty soon. And if it floats to the top, it's past its prime and not good for eating anymore. Why do you think that the air cell starts to grow as the egg loses its freshness? Well, As the egg cools, the liquid inside contracts and makes the air cell larger, leaving room for a larger air cell. Tell us what you think. Show us pictures if you tried this out on your own. We would love to see all our 4-Hers out there candling some eggs in their refrigerator while we're off school.